Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Coffee Talk, where I take an interesting topic and give it to you in the time it takes to drink a cup of coffee. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee, make sure that it is piping hot, add some sugar and some cream to it. My favorite cream is French vanilla. And if coffee's not what you do, perhaps a nice herbal tea is more what you do. Make sure that it is steeped to perfection. Add some agave or honey if you please. My favorite tea is lavender tea. And if coffee or tea is not what you do, perhaps a nice fruity smoothie is more for you. And let's get into today's hot topic, which is why fans think Ashanti is settling for Nelly. So y'all, let's get into today's hot topic. Ashanti and Nelly's rekindled romance has been one of the biggest celebrity love stories of the past year. After a decade apart, the R&B songstress and the St. Louis rapper shocked fans when they confirmed they were back together in 2023. Now, their relationship is the focus of Peacock's new reality series, which they together are executive producers of and have named We Belong Together, which focuses on their life as a married couple and kind of pulls the curtain back on their marriage. With this being a spin the block relationship, while we have some fans who are rooting for the couple, others are questioning whether Ashanti is truly happy or if she is simply settling for Nelly. And social media has been buzzing with debates, and here are a few of the reasons why. First of all, their rocky past. Ashanti and Nelly first dated in the early 2000s but split up after years of on again, off again drama, including rumors of infidelity on Nelly's part. And in past interviews, Ashanti hinted at being hurt by their breakup, even calling it one of her biggest heartbreaks. And you see, fans haven't forgotten this, and many are wondering if she truly moved past the pain or if she's giving him another chance out of comfort. Because remember, during the time period that they weren't together, she hated him and he hated her. And I know there is a thin line between love and hate, but that's where they were during that time. Even they have said that. The power dynamics. Ashanti was at the peak of her career when she and Nelly first dated, dominating the charts with hits like Foolish and Rock With You. Meanwhile, Nelly, though successful, had already passed his commercial prime. Today, Ashanti remains a respected R&B icon, while Nelly's career, though still successful, has slowed. And some fans feel she is out of his league and question whether she's settling for familiarity rather than holding out for someone who matches her energy and success. Nelly's reputation. Now, Nelly has had his share of controversies, from legal issues to past relationship drama. In 2017, he was accused of SA, The charges were later dropped, and he has faced criticism over his treatment of women in the past. Fans are worried that Ashanti, known for her classy and graceful image, might be overlooking red flags for the sake of love. The reality show's editing. Reality TV is known for manipulating narratives, and some viewers have been looking at this Peacock series and looking for scenes where they think there might be tension going on between Ashanti and Nelly. But one of the things that they brought up was is that they were not going to have any of the manipulation, which is one of the reasons why they are executive producers. So they're controlling what we see and what we don't see. One of the biggest contention things that seem to come out of the reality series with Ashanti fans is the fact that Nelly has stated that the baby thing is on her. He doesn't mind making sure she has all the nannies that she wants, but until that child can walk and talk, it's all on her. And fans are up at odds about this, talking about this is making Ashanti a single mother. But you have to look at the fact Nelly is an older father, and also the fact that, I'm sorry, there's a lot of fathers that don't want to be that involved in changing the diapers and all of that stuff during that stage, and they put it all off on the wife and whoever she has to help, or just her if there is no help. It just seems to be a fact. Some fathers are involved, some fathers are not. Now let's talk about the second chance or spin the block factor. There is a romantic idea about second chances in love, but not everyone believes that they are a good idea. And some of the fans argue that Ashanti is revisiting this relationship because it's familiar, not because it's truly what she wants. And others point out the fact that she's in her 40s now and may feel pressure to settle down, even if it means rekindling an old flame that once burned her. But if I'm not mistaken, the situationship that she was in at the time that she and Nelly came back into each other's lives, that situationship allegedly got an ex pregnant on her. So I don't know. I think that's more burned than anything that Nelly did. I don't know. Maybe it's just me thinking that. Despite the criticism, Ashanti has publicly expressed her happiness with Nelly, calling him her best friend and emphasizing how much they have both grown. But the court of public opinion remains divided. Honestly, at the end of the day, only Ashanti knows if she is truly content with this relationship. But one thing for sure is that the fans are going to keep watching, analyzing, and debating as to whether this reunion is a fairy tale or a case of settling for less. What do you think? Is Ashanti making the right choice? Or is she giving Nelly a second chance he might not deserve? I want to hear you guys sound off in the comments. Well, it looks like we've come to the end of today's coffee talk, and it's time for me to go get myself another cup of coffee while I start on my next video. In the meantime, I'd love it for you guys to let me know your thoughts. I will, of course, leave some of my resources in the description of this video. And kindly, if you please, give it a like. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, I do not know what you're waiting for. Please go ahead and hit that bell, double click it so that you are notified of all my upcoming content. Also, please follow me on my other social media. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok as DC The Purple Diva, and on my other YouTube channel, The Purple Diva Den, where I do spoken word. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye.